Timmy is an average kid and no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Bad twarp! Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Earth 2 update video questions. We have so much. Alright, so referral code, please. Patreon, please. I do all this for free, and I'm sick and I'm dying. Everyone else? We have found the Ethereum pair, the cryptocurrency that we're using. I'm jumping right into it. The Earth 2 Mastery page. He has found, Earth 2 Mastery is the YouTube channel. He has found what we think is the cryptocurrency that we will use. It is, if you go to Uniswap, you know, the Uniswap, that page on Google, you go to Earth dash ETH pair, and it looks like one Earth token, but it looks like the cryptocurrency that we're going to use is 0.0001 Ethereum. Now, how much is that? How much is one Ethereum? Okay, if one Ethereum is right now, as the making of this video, $1,241 per one ETH, that means that one Earth token, because it's 0.0001 ETH, means that it is 1.241 US dollars. So it's about $1.24 per token right now, which would be fantastic because we've only put in, right now it's like $1 per credit. Those credits are now $1.24 a credit. That's amazing. Again, that could fluctuate. That's not going to be tied. I mean, essentially, it's tied to the dollar in the fact that if Ethereum goes up, that means the dollar is weakening. If Ethereum goes down, that means the dollar is strengthening against it. But it's not exactly tied to it. It is absolutely fantastic. Again, Earth 2 Mastery. Go to his page, check out yesterday's video. It's really cool. Moving on to outside of the cryptocurrency, on to questions. Grandmaster Mawile asks, what are your thoughts on megacities like E2 the Boss, Eye of the Sahara, or Alpha Kingdom? As long as they're doing good things and they're good people, do it. What does worry me, though, is that, remember Captain America Civil War, where Captain America says, yes, but you know, those people have agendas, and those agendas can change. I know Alpha Kingdom is doing such great work right now, doing giveaways. Again, Guidebook Gaming. Just go there. The link's down in the description for their stream. They do giveaways on every single stream of Class 1. Just land. It's amazing. They have a lot of followers. If, for whatever reason, leadership steps down, and it happens, let's say, a couple of times, leadership steps down, changes, and all of a sudden they have all these followers, and then somebody not so good comes in, and it doesn't have to be Alpha Kingdom. It could be E2 the Boss, could be Eye of the Sahara, could be Silent Hunters Project. You could wind up getting someone that doesn't do the right thing with other people's money, doesn't do the right thing with calls of, let's say, going to war or staying peaceful, or maybe joining another war that they don't want to be a part of, that they shouldn't be a part of. Right now, I think it's good. Everyone's happy, but that is something that does worry me in the future. You know, years down the line. I don't know. What's my profile in Earth 2? ChavyCat5. CHAVY Cat 5. That's where the meow comes from. Xstrata81 asks, you're about to be 40 years old this year, Xstrata. What are my thoughts about the future of Australia in the game? Well, the birthplace of this game, so it's going to have something. Probably some people might, as a joke, buy the developers' land. Like, I mean, like they're actually, this is where Wolfgang lives. This is where Shane lives. Let me buy their place. I imagine developers have something on there already, so nobody could buy their place just because. No, I would like to see what I think and what I would like. I guess two different things. I've never been to Australia. I would always love to go. I would like to think, and I hope that there would be someone saying like, "Hey, here's a tour of all these crazy, creepy, crawly creatures that you're going to find. But no danger because they can't bite you, they can't sting you. Maybe they could sting your avatars, and that'd be fun having your avatar with like a swollen up arm or face because they got bit by a scorpion or something. I hope they have something with Steve Irwin as well. They need that. The world needs that. Um, what I think, I mean, it'll probably be because it's a major English speaking place. It'll probably be one of the bigger, more expensive countries just based off that. As far as creativity, I don't know. Anyone's guess. What if E2 enters the stock market? What would the consequences be of early investors like us? Would there ever be a chance of it happening? There's a chance that the company that owns Earth 2 could enter the stock market. Maybe this gets so big and so huge. Be something like Facebook where it started off as one thing and now it goes to another. Yeah, maybe the company that owns it could do a IPO, an initial public offering, where people would say, hey, it wouldn't really affect us though. We would affect them, because if that company just goes public, like when Facebook went public, it didn't affect the users of Facebook. You could argue that maybe, okay, now that we're public, we have to really crack down on things like, like crack down on porn or lewds or something like that, going against Facebook, because as a public company, you want to have that. So maybe in a sense that when they go public, again, that won't really affect the prices of us or anything. Maybe some people would get into the game, so we might see a little bit bump in prices. But the only thing that I could see happening is if the people that own the game say like, hey, we're going to, or the company that owns the game, they would say like, hey, we want to tone it down a little bit, make a just a little less R, a little more PG-13, like for kids, we want to represent that. That's something that could be bad, but for the most part, I don't really see that happening. The game, I think, should still be Wild Wild West develop pretty much what we have now. But like minus all the bugs, and it'll just be whatever we want to build. I don't see too many changes like that. For us, again, we would affect the stock price. Stock price would not affect us. We would affect the stock price, saying like, if somebody does something crazy like they used to do in Club Penguin, and they used to line themselves up to make like swastikas, if that ever got out, that people are doing that in this game, that would probably reflect poorly on the stock price. Or if people decided, hey, let's not play for a week, everyone stop playing for a week, which nobody would do that, because once people like me hear, oh, everyone's going to stop playing for a week, I'm going to collect all the resources. That's just, so again, I don't think that would happen, but if it did, stock price would probably tank. All right. Will there not be a referral system in Phase 2? Will people buy more or less in Phase 2? And will you need equipment to gather resources? Okay, let me go over this. There will always be a referral system for codes as long as there are still tiles left. However long that takes to buy up each tile, I do not know. Will people buy more or less in Phase 2? I think personally, once people see that, oh, you can collect resources, and collecting resources is a chance for you to make money, everything just explodes. Again, just my opinion, I could be completely wrong. When the buildings are wiped, maybe some people panic. Maybe a lot of people panic. They start to sell, people see their investments go down, like, oh, I gotta get out now while I can. Could be a crash, but probably just be a big dip, and a great opportunity for buyers like me to swoop in and get everything at a discount. This is a good one. Will you need buy equipment to gather resources? I don't think so, because if you, again, everyone wants to be able to play. If you needed equipment to farm stuff on your own land, how are other people going to go and collect stuff on your land? I don't think they can. You could make the argument that, well, you can carry like a shovel and press A to dig, and that's how you get the resources. Maybe. I don't think it'd be any elaborate type of thing though. Maybe that's how you get certain things, like you need a diamond tip drill bit to get diamonds. Everything else you could just pull out of the ground. Or maybe that could be one thing where you can get everything out of the ground, it takes a second or 30 seconds or whatever. But if you have a piece of equipment, it takes a lot faster. Like you, instead of taking a minute to pull it out of the ground, it takes 10 seconds, in which case you can increase productivity 6x. If that's something that I would do, I would totally buy equipment like that just to increase productivity, as long as it made sense. Just because if it costs $1 to get something, and then it only gets me 50 cents of value, I'm not going to do it. Oh, I still might if it saves time. Again, time is our most valuable asset. Time is something that we just cannot get back. What did Tony Stark's dad say? That no amount of money ever bought a second of time. There's some truth to that. The people's names I crossed out on the list, just either you canceled or got declined. Credit card, last month's billing, so get that fixed. Let me know your questions. I love you all. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments good for the YouTube algorithm. Class dismissed. Again, I have the COVID, so please smash that like button for me. Bye, guys. Meow, 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 meow.